What's up, fire family? It's Kiahonfire, and welcome to Conan Exiles. Today we are back on the Isle of Siptah to do another Elder Vault. So we're here at the Asylum of Fiends, which you can locate right here on the map on the edge of the Maelstrom. So we have it right here, Asylum of Fiends. Now we have a normal kind of fighter with us with a star metal mace and some normal Hyborian gear, and I got myself some gear as well that you should be able to obtain in the world, so it should be pretty simple to gear up this way. Most of the items I have on me, or well, pretty much all the items I have on me is items you should be able to get inside of Siptah, so bear that in mind. But here we go, we're going to do this dungeon today because I want to show you what it is about and how to get through it. I'll show you the exact pathing as well, so you get a really good idea on where to go throughout here. But no, the Asylum of Fiends is a pretty straightforward one with new critters in it. Pretty much the dealio here is you got some Reaper things to fight. And I mean Reapers, they literally look, that's the best way I can describe them, really. Reapers. Pretty scary, pretty noisy, you can hear them from a mile away, and here's one now. So you will need to be careful of those. It's got skeletons as well, but pretty much I'm going to try and bring this guy over here. You can see already I've got a pretty good bow. He's got a lot of HP, but you can, that being said, have a pretty good time. But yeah, these guys have a weapon. Thought I'd show you a little bit on their fighting ways. They can give a little smack with the mace. You can see I've got a pretty decent war axe here I'm going at him with, and we're in you know, normal mode you should be in as well. Yeah, you can see these can be pretty dangerous, but they don't seem to hit overly hard, you know, so they're not awful. So you should be alright when it comes down to it. But yeah, everything I have is craftable. So we come into this room. Basically, throughout this dungeon, you'll be going in one big straight line, but you can go down here and other places to go and get loot. So yeah, I do highly advise you look for chests in the Elder Vaults, because they can have extra little tidbits in it. If you want to go straight to the loot room, which is what we're doing today, then I'm just going to show you how to get through it normally without having too much trouble. And here we have another one of these scary guys and some more skeletons. You'll notice skeletons with spears in here as well, so you can see there's like a little spear there. Yeah, I think the skeletons are probably more of a worry than the big guy, apart from when they knock you over at this current moment in time, but they can be a little bit rebalanced. As I'm showing you these Elder Vaults in the beta. But as current, with what I have on, which is some heavy armor, goes up to about 907 armor, they don't hit too bad. So there you go. And I've got some Vit 3 in there too, if that helps give you some reference on what kind of statistics I'm taking this dungeon on with. But there, they should be in every section, like hidden in the corner or something. Of course, I'm going to warn you as well, if you do go down these corridors that have all the loot in them, they will have extra ones of these guys that you're seeing with the weapons. So you will need to fight extra ones of those. So, of course, there's going to be a little bit of challenge alongside with your loot, but it's not overly bad. But anyway, let's get rid of this guy. He seems to have phased out a little bit, so I'm just going to take advantage of that and take him down. This guy actually drops some Eldorium. You do pick that up. I'm going to remind you in every single video that you should pick this stuff up because it's very good. And there, we have some more in there that you should pick up as well. And is that skeleton making human noises? Yes, it is. Who would have thought? Well, I suppose they are people in the past life. But let's get rid of these skeletons. But yeah, this dungeon's really easy to follow. You literally just go in a straight line and that's it. So it's quite nice that way. And this guy's noticed us. I really like the model on these guys. Definitely really different from what we've seen so far. He kind of works like, I don't know if you remember the wine cellar dungeon boss. That's what he works like. But a very toned down version. And he's dropped some more Eldorium as well. So that's nice. But we're going to keep following the dungeon in one big straight line to this room. Have some more skeletons. Get rid of, and a guy in the corner. So same kind of thing. Same amount of skeletons really. With the big guy in the corner, which is guarding the door. So he's a bit of a gatekeeper. call them gatekeepers, I suppose. Oh, he's going to do his little attack there. Definitely looks very scary when he does it, and it feels like it should be a lot more damaging, but it's not. But a good thing with these guys is you can bleed and poison them as well. So if they do crank up the damage on them, then it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, let's continue on through this vault into the boss chamber, where you're going to have your boss, as you usually do, and a couple of whatever the creatures are there at the time. So this time we have this guy. We try and get his attention over the bosses. Send our thrall for it, maybe. Yeah. And he's knocked us over, but that's fine. We continue. We have a go at him with the axe in a minute. Once my person has put their stuff away. There we go. So we grab this guy first. I recommend you lure him before the boss, and then you can then go ahead and take on the boss after you got rid of this guy, which is over here. And make sure you heal up as well. So he's a much bigger version of the other one, so you do need to be careful, because of course that little sweeping attack is probably going to hurt a lot more on this guy than it is with the other ones. So let me get out of the way of this one, make sure we don't get in too much trouble. But as for bosses, I'll make sure I show you what he does in full, so you kind of get the gist of his actions. He does the same kind of thing as the other ones, it just hurts more. And of course he's going to do that scrapey magic attack as well as part of his things. But he's very slow boss, I'll tell you that. So he's actually quite easy in that regards, as are most of the ones in this dungeon anyway. So you can see I'm having a really good smack on him. He did grab me there. Again, didn't really hurt too much. And there's his... That's probably the attack you have to be wary of when he does that. Apart from that, once you've done that, then there you go. You've killed the guy. Now, I always farm the bosses because they can give things like... demon blood, and they can also give things like some more Eldarium or abyssal flesh. So it's good to farm them up too. And then we can go to the end of the hallway, which is the loot room. You can click on the ball if you want some story, but if you want the final loot, you can take all of this. Make sure you take this and eat it, because it will help you against the storm. Take this all the time, because that's pretty good. And then you have these extra chests here that might have some more Eldarium in it, which you should definitely pick up. And there you go, but you probably want to get rid of whatever else is not really needed, but yeah. Eat that, and there you go. And then if you want to exit the vault, you can go out of this door, and then you're completely done here. Anyway, this is the whole vault in a whole. I'll show you the little ball thing quick, and then we will end this video here if you're interested in the story.
Liad koye korgartan slon yokotanan nepentiara post forra Yolanda Gagura vastara Leiland.
And there we go. That is the end. But anyway, thank you for watching. Love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.